You know what's funny? The easiest truth most guys refuse to accept is this: the time when girls get the most attention from guys, when they feel like absolute queens, is between 16 and 26, maybe 27. That's when every guy around them is overflowing with hormones, ready to chase anything that looks at them twice. And because of that, girls at that age easily get attention from everyone. Their value in the dating world, or what people call sexual market value, is at its peak. 10 guys chasing one girl like it's the Olympics of attraction. But things flip completely when guys hit their mid-20s. Around 22 to 30, that's when a man's value actually starts rising. After 22 or 23, your hormones calm down, you start thinking clearly, and you begin to understand what you want in life. You stop being driven by urges and start being driven by purpose. And that's exactly when women start noticing you. Because now, you look like a man with direction, not just another boy trying to impress someone. See, from your teenage years till about 23, every guy is a prisoner of his own hormones. You think about girls nonstop. You imagine what if all the time. You crave validation from women. And you're not to blame, it's pure biology. But here's where smart men separate themselves from the crowd. If at that age, you learn to treat those emotions as just chemical reactions, not as truth. If you can ignore the pull to chase girls for a while, you'll start outrunning everyone else in life. While other guys are wasting time drooling over girls who barely notice them, you'll be busy building something real, and that's what gives you true confidence. Because let's be honest, most young guys today feel confident only when a girl gives them attention. If she doesn't text back or if she ignores them, they spiral into self-doubt. But that's a broken mindset. Real confidence should never depend on someone else liking you. It should come from your own growth, your own progress. And to the guys thinking, but man, if I don't chase girls, I'll never get one. Listen carefully. Right now, your value is still under construction. You're still building yourself. Chasing girls at this stage is actually lowering that value even more. Why? Because women don't fall for guys who chase them desperately. It's nature. Women are wired to be attracted to men who are chasing a purpose, not chasing them. That's the formula. Men chase purpose. Women chase purposeful men. It's simple. And real women, the kind who add value to your life, will never settle for a guy who has no direction. A guy without ambition gives cute or friendly vibes, not boyfriend energy. That's why so many guys get friendzoned. They treat girls like goddesses, instead of setting boundaries and building their own worth. But when you start improving yourself in your looks, confidence, finances, purpose, girls naturally notice. They can sense growth. If you're leveling up, even the girl who left you 6 months ago will eventually check your profile to see how far you've come. She'll look you up on Instagram, curious if you've changed. Even if she's dating someone else, a part of her still compares. She'll wonder, what's he up to now? And believe me, when she sees you evolving, dressing better, speaking better, doing cool things, maybe even building your own projects, it stings. Especially when her best friend tells her, hey, I ran into him yesterday, and wow, he looks totally different now. That moment burns. Because progress is the ultimate revenge. It's silent, powerful, and it always gets noticed. That's why, instead of wasting time over someone who left, use that pain. Channel it. Don't drown it in alcohol, cigarettes, or meaningless hookups. Sit with it and let it remind you why you're pushing forward. Pain, when used the right way, becomes your greatest strength. It fuels you in a way comfort never can. When you keep grinding despite the heartbreak and finally see results, nothing feels better than that. So let it go, brother. The one who left, the one who ignored you, the one who didn't value your effort, bless them and move on. They aren't going anywhere. The world is full of women. Just make sure you increase your own value first. Don't waste energy plotting ways to win her back, like asking a mutual friend to tell her you still love her. That's not strength. That's weakness disguised as hope. Focus on your growth. I promise, if you stay consistent and build your value, there'll be a line of women trying to talk to you later. And the one who left will eventually see it too. She'll notice that other women see something amazing in you. that's when she'll want to be part of that attention again. Now, maybe you're thinking, but when I focus on work, I still miss her. I can't stop thinking about girls. That's normal. You're human. But here's the trick. Set your goals so big that they completely occupy your mind. When your dreams are huge and you stay obsessed with them, even if you see a beautiful girl, your brain will automatically tell you, wait, she's not helping me reach my goal. She's just a distraction. And that's how you become immune. Dedication doesn't come naturally. It comes from consistency. The more time, effort, and energy you invest in your goals, the more attached you become to them. That's how focus grows. That's how discipline becomes easy, because now working on your dreams feels more satisfying than chasing temporary highs. So stop following random girls on Instagram just to like their pictures. Stop scrolling all day, imagining stories in your head. Every time you do that, you lose value. Love, especially one-sided love, makes you emotional and overly sensitive. It softens your logic. And when emotions take control, you stop thinking straight. You start saying things like, I already have this girl. Why work so hard now? That's dangerous. Because love, when it's immature, can make you blind. It can make you settle for less than what you're capable of. Pay attention to what kind of content you're feeding your brain. The songs you listen to, the shows you watch, the movies you repeat, they shape your thinking. If your playlists are full of heartbreak melodies about she left me and I'll love her forever, you're programming your brain for weakness, not strength. Change it up. Start watching things that make you stronger, hungrier, more ambitious. Start hanging around people who push you forward instead of keeping you stuck. A strong circle can change your life. If your friends spend their days gossiping about girls and playing games, you'll absorb that energy. But if your circle talks about business, fitness, creativity, or discipline, that's the fuel that changes your mindset. Protect your environment like your life depends on it, because it actually does. You become whoever you spend time with. And yeah, maybe I sound like I'm contradicting myself sometimes. Some days I tell you how to attract girls, other days I tell you to stay away from them. But here's why different people are at different stages in life. Some of you need to experience love to learn what truly matters. Others need to stay away until they build themselves enough to handle it. There's nothing wrong with wanting a girl. It's human. Just don't let that desire control your destiny. Personally, I realized this truth only after falling for girls a few times. In the beginning, I thought love was everything. But later, I figured out that what I really wanted was purpose, not validation. I wouldn't have discovered that without those experiences. Every heartbreak taught me something: emotional, control, self-worth, patience. So I don't regret any of it. In fact, most of my growth came from learning through girls. I'd say 70 or 80% of who I've become today is because of that. And I want the same thing for you, not the pain part, but the lessons. Learn, grow, evolve. Don't waste your best years crying over temporary people. You have too much potential, too much greatness waiting to come out. So if today you're broken, confused, rejected, use it. Use it to build the strongest version of yourself. The best revenge, the best comeback is progress. Work quietly, show results publicly. Make her regret leaving, not through words, but through your success. All right, brothers, that's it for today. Keep grinding, keep winning, and keep building your value. Life will test you, girls will test you, but remember, pressure is what turns coal into diamonds. The more you handle with strength, the rarer you become. The world might not notice now, but they will soon. I love you all. I will meet you with another video soon.